Good morning, friends. Welcome to Wednesday. It is January 28th, and I'm happy to have you joining me here for another edition of Morning Pulse. I'm Kelsey Marier, your host and producer, coming to you live from our KTTC digital desk for this fast cast, where I'm going to be bringing you three top local headlines today for Southeast Minnesota and Northern Iowa, and then a quick weather check so that you know what to expect for your day ahead, and then I will let you go. So we are going to get started with a story that was kind of developing overnight, something that happened late last night that we wanted to bring to your attention. So this story is actually going to start, or this segment is going to start us off in Minneapolis. So kind of a tense moment at a town hall there. You can see in this video that was captured at the town hall that a man had attempted to kind of attack Congresswoman Ilhan Omar as she was speaking about ICE and the Department of Homeland Security. So a lot of different angles of this has been captured on video, but you could see a man spraying some sort of unknown substance at her. It was coming from a syringe. This happened just seconds after Omar was calling for DHS Secretary Kristi Noem to resign, and she was also urging the abolishment of ICE. That's when authorities say a man rushed the podium. He was sitting in one of the first rows at this town hall. He appeared to yell at her and then again sprayed some sort of substance out of a syringe at her. What is unclear at this point is what exactly that liquid was, or if it hit her or not, or what kind of effect it necessarily had on her. But Omar's security detail team, as you could see right there in the video, took that man out of the room. He was taken into custody on third-degree assault. Omar was not hurt at all in this. She actually went on to continue speaking at this town hall, but police have since identified that man involved here as 55-year-old Anthony Kazmierzak. So yeah, that is kind of a story that happened late last night and has been something that we've been watching and following throughout the morning. So just keeping you up to date on this event out of Minneapolis. Next, we are going to also have an update for you here out of a story that obviously we've been following for the last several days. So we're actually learning a few more details about the fatal ICE-involved shooting of Alex Preddy that took place in Minneapolis over the weekend. We have now learned that two federal officers ended up firing their weapons during this encounter. So that is the new information that we've received from an initial report to Congress from the Department of Homeland Security. So the report kind of reflects that Customs and Border Protection was doing an initial investigation into the shooting. That report says that during CBP's attempt to take Preddy into custody, a struggle apparently had played out, and an agent was heard yelling, "He's got a gun," multiple times before two of the officers in that surrounding area fired their guns. After the shooting took place, a Border Patrol agent said that he had possession of Preddy's firearm. Still, according to this report, agents reportedly provided some medical aid to Preddy by placing some chest seals on his wounds. Now, it's not clear whether the bullets from both of those law enforcement officers that fired their guns hit Preddy or not. That's to be determined from this investigation. Now, President Trump says is commenting on this situation, and he says he doesn't believe that Preddy was quote, an assassin, although we have heard that several members of his administration have referred to Preddy in that way. This obviously stemming from the fact that Preddy was legally carrying and concealing a weapon at the time of this encounter and shooting. Unfortunately, in several of the videos that you're kind of seeing here, but others that are circulating online, it doesn't appear from any of those angles that Preddy had the gun in his hand. You do see him holding something, and in one of his hands he was holding a cell phone recording what was happening. Obviously an ICE enforcement operation was taking place, and his other hand is empty during that time. So just wanted to share those new details for you from the DHS in this investigation. And third, our final story this morning has to do with a case out of Rochester. A 35-year-old Rochester man now facing murder and attempted murder charges after a deadly shooting which took place on Sunday night. We told you about that shooting when it happened. Now we're getting new information from court documents. So on your screen is pictured here Michael Milbrandt, 35-year-old. He's accused of shooting his father in the head at the scene, which was off Marion Road. Again, this was Sunday night. After that, authorities say that he broke into a nearby home with a gun and then attempted to shoot a man at that home. That man ended up telling officers that Milbrandt is actually one of his friends and he's a neighbor, but he has been reportedly spiraling in drug use. So just a little bit of an update there from authorities in Rochester or the Olmsted County area regarding that shooting that we had first told you about. It took place Sunday night. We told you about that earlier this week. All right, those are our news headlines for our Wednesday. Here is a quick look at the weather forecast from meteorologist Ted Schmidt. He has updated all of this information on our website, ktdc.com. You can find it by clicking on the first alert weather tab, which I am circling here on your screen for you to see. So in his report for our Wednesday, he's saying that we're having quiet but cold sunshine for the week and for this day ahead, but we are going to be looking ahead to some warmer weather, which is slowly going to get to us over the weekend. So we still get some of that cold sunshine today. However, it's still going to be cold, but the winds are not as strong as they have been in recent days, which is nice. We're just kind of on this slow progression to get back to maybe a little bit more seasonal temperatures and not the bitter cold. So today we can expect mostly sunny skies, high temperatures in the single digits, and then moving into the low teens for the afternoons. However, there will still be some wind, just not as bad as what we have seen, which is good. The wind chill values, though, are expected to remain anywhere from 5 below to 15 below for most of the day. So that is all of the weather report, according to meteorologist Ted Schmidt, on this Wednesday morning. All right, that is all the news and weather that I have for you on this Wednesday. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this was helpful for you to get your news in a fast way, maybe right on your phone, your tablet, your computer, or if you're watching this recorded on your smart TVs. We appreciate you tuning in and getting your news in this digital way. All right, I will see you tomorrow.